Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another NIKKE reaction. Today we have Dark Matter. This one was on the queue for a couple weeks for NIKKE stuff and I just hadn't gotten to it, but we're finally there and I can finally listen to it. A lot of people have been hyping it up, so obviously I'm excited to hear what this one sounds like and where Cosmograph goes this time around. So without further ado, let's go. Jesus, all right. A slap to the face right there. Okay, we got the, like, this is like heavy chug, heavy metal. All right. Ooh. It's kind of reminded me of some of the earlier songs of Cosmographs that I reacted to. I'm hearing some of those sound design elements in there. He loves throwing those around. Ooh, that's a good pattern. This is extremely heavy. We got some gent all up in here. This I like those cinematic drums in there too. Tribal-esque. And you just can't go wrong with the floor on the floor. I mean, this has got to be a battle, right? This got to be a boss battle. It's got to be against the crazy face on the screen. I can't imagine this being anything else. The mood is way too boss fight. I'm actually kind of surprised it's so repetitive, frankly. Don't know if I'd necessarily call that a bad thing, especially for a boss theme, but like, I don't find myself like not rolling with it. I'm rocking here. I'm like very obviously rocking. I'm physically moving. This break, that break that just happened, that's a really nice like shift around from, like, again, pretty repetitive, but not bad. Not in any way. I also love this, like, this snare in there. Almost sounds like a gun. It's like a silencer on a sniper. I wonder if that's intentional. And a fade out. All right. Again, one of the more... Whoop. Oh, there's another half to this? Oh, okay, so we got a variant. I didn't know this existed at all. All right, we double timing it. Oh. Okay. This is more what I expected to hear. So the first one must be maybe like just for the fight. And this is more or less like an actual character theme. Ooh. Got them roars. Let's go. Oh yeah. This is much more what I was anticipating. Yeah, Cosmograph was just cooking on this one. New breath, freshly breathed into this. Whew. Doubled up that snare sample too. I guess when you add snare everywhere else, you gotta make that one like way more obvious. Oh. See, this one, it's doing the repetition again, but with all the other elements on top of it, makes it feel that much more alive. I'm vibing with this one. Great vocal chops on that scream there, too. Pretty subtle. All right. I was definitely a little off put at the start, but it got me to warm up to it by the end. So like I just said, the first half, I was kind of on the fence about it. It was really good at first, but I was anticipating more changing, and then it happened, but it was like a different version of the song, so I don't really know if I can count that. I like it. I like the roots that the first one had, but I just felt like it was very looped and had a lot of empty space. It left a lot to be desired. I wanted a little bit more of a movement, another verse, something like that in there. It gave me that with that second rendition, but at the same time, like I said, different song technically. I think both of those blended together into one like 4-minute piece would have been perfect, but I also understand the merit of having one that is like specifically just for the boss theme without all the lyrics on it and without that extra energy where it might not be needed, or maybe as a second phase when it double times and goes into it. I could totally see either of those being the case, but it's still kind of a matter of just feeling a little bit down after hearing that and just realizing it was looping, and I was like, and I kind of hit this just really level meh for me until the second half, and then by the end of that, even that started to feel a little too repetitive. So I really feel like the perfect version of this song is those two halves smushed into one. You could have started out with like the first part and then like branched into the lyrics, had those screams in there, had those vocals introduced. It would have been a much better, in my opinion, overall ramp into that energy, and it would have felt more cohesive and like it was telling a story in that way where you just add those layers as you go. But overall, not bad. It was just a matter of them making a song they needed to make to service the moment it was made for. I don't have any problems with that, but when I'm expecting songs like Cosmograph has been churning out, where it's just like banger start to finish, I kind of get disappointed when stuff like this happens where it is just pretty clearly a looped version of the same thing. But again, not going to fault him for that. I also do realize that the first version of the song was just by NieN or NINE. I still don't know how their name is said. It's one of those two probably. But they made that first part. They just kind of wrote that section, let it be there. And then Cosmo came in and was like, hey, let me do a thing real quick. And he added his own spin to it. And I appreciate that. These two really do shine their brightest when they're working together like this. So when Cosmo came in and remixed NINE's overall melody, it just sang. It really like came to its full potential there. And it's kind of a bummer that we didn't just get a lot of that from the start. I feel like if I keep talking about it though, it's just going to continue to loop this thing of I get it, but also, and I don't want to keep doing that. So I think I'll leave it here. But thank you all for recommending this one either way, because like I said, I enjoyed it. It just had those little things about it that I kind of wish were the main beef of the song, but that's just my personal bias getting in the way, I'm sure. So either way, thank you all so very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and you want me to get to another one from NIKKE, by all means, drop it in the comments below and I'll do my best as always. And if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for more in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!